Hey, what's up, everyone? My name's Chris. I'm a victim of narcissism. I want to go over kids. Kids. It's just bugging me so bad. It's weighing on me. I feel like I have 1,000,000 pounds on me right now because of my kids that are in this situation. But I'm not thinking about just my kids because I know there are so many of you out there that are victims and that have kids that are two victims that you might not even be aware of, or anybody around you might not be aware of because it's a silent damage. It's something that you literally have to be educated on to see. And I know this because I watched it. I watched it happen. I couldn't explain it. I was just like, why is this happening? And I didn't know at that time, I didn't know anything about narcissism. I didn't even know the word narcissism. And as far as I got to that was arrogant, like thinking your shit don't stink. That's as far as I got to narcissism was arrogance. But seeing a child displacing feelings and then growing even older and since those feelings are displaced, that child doesn't like themselves and they become suicidal and they can't explain it. They can't put their fingers on why they're feeling like this. They can't anything, and that is pretty much narcissism. I mean, it is narcissism, but what I'm trying to get at is parents don't see this. They always put a different label on it, and it's because the parents have to be accountable, and that's where it starts. Like, number one, parents need to be 100% accountable for their kids. Yes, kids grow up, they get older, become teenagers, do stupid stuff. But you know what? Real talk. If you know you've raised your kids right and they grow up to be teenagers, they're not going to be doing stupid shit. There might be a jump with a dirt bike or doing something crazy, but they're not going to be going robbing people, jumping people. They're not going to be doing all that stuff. They're going to be trying to help people. If you raise your kids 100% right with love and honesty, it's just going to reflect. And I feel people just don't realize that. Your child is a reflection of yourself. Whether it be the reflection that you are or whether it be the reflection that you wanted to be, because, a lot of parents want what they quote unquote think is better for their child than what they were. And I just don't think that's correct. I grew up dirt poor, food stamps, all that stuff. And, it made me who I am. I watched my parents struggle and struggle and struggle. And that's real life, And I feel it builds character and, it builds a better person because of it. They work even harder to, get up. And that's what I did until I got torn down by the narcissist in my life. And that's real, that's the truth. And watching over 5 years of me staying home raising kids, like the damage and the stuff that occurred and not being able to place my finger on it and being told to put my feelings in my pocket and what I think doesn't matter, and it's hell. It really is hell. So please pay attention to your kids, and parents, grow a pair, take accountability for what your kids are doing and try to better it. Take action. It's never too late. It's never too late to admit you're wrong. It's a hard pill to swallow, but it's for the better. It really is. And that's when pride needs to be lowered and humanity needs to be raised, really. I mean, someone having pride over being wrong about something, like, get over it. Everyone's wrong. No one's perfect. And that's another thing that people need to get over, is that nobody is perfect. We all make mistakes. We all do stupid shit once in a while. That's just the way it is. And that's real talk. So I hope this goes somewhere. God bless everyone.